Whenever I tell people that I do social media, they always ask me, how do you balance between being a tax accountant full-time and being a content creator? And the truth is, it's challenging. There's gonna be late nights, long weekends, plenty of trial and error. But if you're thinking about starting a side hustle or business, there are habits that can make it possible. Today, I'm sharing 7 big advice that help me stay balanced, productive, and most importantly, happy. The first advice is to have clear goals. Whether you want to start a social media channel, launch a product, or build a business, you need to know why you're doing it. Having a clear goals give you motivations and directions. It keeps you moving forward even when things get tough. When I first started this YouTube channel, I didn't really have a plan. I thought it'd be fun to share my life in a different country to my friends and my family, and it was fun at first, but as the channel grew higher and higher, I didn't know what I wanted from it. I keep posting without a purpose, and eventually, I burn out. And that's not really good. Your goal doesn't have to be huge at the start. Maybe it's to earn a small side income, maybe it's to build a community, build confidence by sharing your own story. Small goals create milestones. Each one gives you a reason to keep going. After I knew that I want to do this long term, my first real goal became post 1 video every week for 3 months. That small commitment taught me discipline and gave me something to celebrate when I hit this milestone. When you know what success means for you, you don't waste energy worrying about someone else's judgment or comparing yourself to others. You just focus on yourself. The second advice is to set up your own routine. If you have a full-time job, you often come home exhausted. I know, I speak from experience. That's why a routine is everything. It removes the mental barrier of deciding when to work on your side hustle. I used to rely on my mood. If I wasn't in the mood, I wouldn't record a new video, but moods are so unreliable. Now, I treat my side hustle like an appointment. During normal work hours, I'm focused completely on my accounting job, but the rest of the time is for my social media work. Early mornings and late evenings are for planning and editing videos. The weekends is for filming. It doesn't matter if I feel inspired or not. If it's on my schedule, I do it. A routine also protects both jobs. Because I have set hours for each job, I can give quality attention to both without compromising. And this also protects you. To be honest, I did get permissions from my main job to continue this side hustle on social media, and one of the requirements is to obviously not to compromise the quality of my accounting job. It sounds easy, but trust me, it's really hard. It requires a lot of practice and discipline. Start small first, maybe block 2 nights a week for your side hustle. This will create momentum and stop you from doing anything distractions like doom scrolling, for example. This next tip is tough, especially when you're an extroverted like me. Lose your fear of missing out. At my very core, I love hanging out with my friends, my family, doing fun things, and saying yes to all the plans, but time and energies are so limited. Constantly going out drains you and distracts you from your goals. I'm not saying that you should isolate yourself from everybody, but instead, be selective. Spend time with people who uplift you, inspire you, and support your dreams. One unexpected gift of social media for me is that it's expanded my network beyond finance. I met artists, entrepreneurs, and creators who motivate me to grow. In my opinion, quality connections matter far more than a busy schedule. Ask yourself, does this relationship help uplift me or drains me? If it drains you, it's okay to say no. Fourth, be really patient. Result takes time, longer than most people expected. When you start a side hustle, there'll be months where you wonder if it's worth it. You invest hours of work, but feels like nobody noticed. On social media, for example, you might post 100 videos and photos before one takes off. Growth is rarely linear. It's exponential. The more that you show up, the more likely that the algorithm will notice you, and eventually one piece of content will connect with the right audience. So do not quit. For example, I had videos that barely reached a few thousand views for months, but then one day a single video went viral and brought tens of thousands of new followers in a matter of hours and days. That one moment proved that consistency pays off. So focus on your process, not just your numbers. Honestly, you should just go ahead and celebrate all the small wins. You don't have to wait for your first 100,000 followers or your first $100,000. Every win matters. Your first comments, your first subscriber, your first order, celebrate it. Being grateful and acknowledging progress will keep your motivations high. Fifth, have a backup plan. Even if your side hustle is earning money, do not jump ship so quickly. Make a plan and protect yourself. Unfortunately, platforms change, trends die, life is so unpredictable. Right now, I could technically quit my accounting job and do social media full time, but I choose to stay because it gives me financial security and creative freedom. If something happens, like the algorithm change, cancel culture, if I get cancelled tomorrow, or people just simply move on, I still have a career to rely on. Having savings and a stable job means that I can create without fear. I don't have to chase every trend or accept every sponsorships for money. I can say no when something doesn't align with my value. Think of your backup plan as a safety net. It doesn't mean that you lack confidence in your side hustle. It just simply means that you're smart. If you want to quit your full-time jobs for your side hustle, just make sure that you have enough funds, enough savings before doing that. 6. Keep learning. There'll always be better ways of doing things, whether it's taking a course on video editing, improving your productivity, or learning to delegate and automate tasks. Investing in your skills compounds over time. Better skills will help you manage your workload and time better, creating more space for your high-value work and improve your work-life balance. Finally, and the most important one, prioritize your health. Take time for your mental health and physical health because your body is your best productivity tool. I try to have a healthy diet, stay active, and get enough sleep. A strong body support a strong mind. It sounds so basic, but it's not easy at all. No side hustle is worth sacrificing your health. And remember to take breaks. Rest is not lazy, okay? It's maintenance. When I feel burnout, for example, I take a step back for a day and come back stronger. Honestly, I can do a whole separate videos on this, but know that you cannot pursue anything far without your healthy self. You only have one body and one mind. In short, balancing a full-time job and a side hustle is not easy at all. There'll be late nights, self-doubt, and moments where you feel like quitting is really tempting. But if you set clear goals, create a routine, protect your energy, and stay patient, the rewards are so incredible. This path of social media has given me freedom, confidence, and a community that I never imagined. So thank you. If you're thinking about starting, make sure that you take that first step. It might be hard, but I promise it's going to be worth it. And that's it for today's video. Please let me know if you have any questions below. Please do not forget to subscribe if you want to see more of this type of video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.